especially because you are an incumbent, given the research and given your work, what would be some of the creative solutions you might suggest about 830G and about housing for Wilton?
So right now, obviously, all of the developments that we have been approving and have been starting to be built, they are helpful in the sense that they do increase our housing stock. But the problem is this denominator problem, which I'm not going to discuss too much. I think everyone talks about it ad nauseum, but I really think that the town needs to look inwards. I don't think that we need to rely, or we should rely, on developers to fix our affordable housing solution because, as everyone can see, that's not working. There's positives of 830G in that it does expand access to housing to people who otherwise wouldn't be able to live in our community, and that's great. But the problem is there are too many deficiencies. I don't think that the answer is relying on private development, and I think the right sort of solution does require us to be creative. And I use Darien as an example. They have their own housing commission, and they created their own senior affordable housing with town funding. And I don't know if that's the correct answer for Wilton, but I think something more similar to that, where we collaborate with the Board of Finance, with the Board of Selectmen, and we perhaps purchase our own land and create our own affordable, completely affordable development, whether it's for senior housing, whether it's a cottage community aimed towards younger people, whatnot. But I think that we need to look inwards and consider what we as a town can do with respect to purchasing something on our own and creating our own solution. Also, of course, that would help us achieve the moratorium under 830G, which would prevent people that were opportunistic, like the big Godfrey development, from coming in and taking advantage of us. It would sort of allow us to take our own power back, but also combat this housing problem.